Hello students. So today we are going to start new chapter of class 8, chapter number 11, data handling. So in this section we will discuss about grouping of data, construction and interpretation of bar graph and simple pie chart. In earlier classes also you know about the data. Data is the information about it means anything. For example, in a class test, suppose in maths, teacher conducted the class test, and in class test students scored different marks. There are number of students 15 or 20. Their marks are given. Suppose one student scored 10 marks, other 15, 20, 19, 15, 25, 23, 30, 29, 27, 16, 18, 22, 34, 37, 42, 45 and 50. I have written the marks of the students. They scored these marks in class tests of math, for example, and you will understand easily. So these are unproved data. It means these are not written in a systematic way. So first of all, I will arrange them in the form of a frequency distribution. So what is frequency distribution? 10 marks scored only one student. So first I will write here marks. I hope students will pay attention and try to understand the basic concepts. Because if you will understand the basic concept, then yourself also you can solve the problems. Otherwise, later if you are not listening properly, later you face problem and then again and again students are asking about the doubts. This is happening only why? Because you are not taking seriously when I am explaining the main concept, it means basic concepts. So marks, 10 marks, 10. So how many 10s are there? Only one. So for this one I will write tally marks. Tally marks. Very simple chapter. I hope everyone will understand easily. Tally marks, how many 10 are there? 1. Frequency. Frequency, it means only 1. Now next, in ascending order we will write. Ascending, you know na, small to big. First 10. After 10, the next will be 15. How many 15 are there? 2. So next is 15. 15 how many times? 2 times. So for 1, 1 and for 2, this. So this is the tally marks and frequency here will be 2. Any doubt? Understood? After that I have taken 15. After 15 next is 16. 16 only one time. So 16 only 1. So frequency is 1. After 16, next is 18. How many 18 are there? I am writing one more 18 here and one more 18 here. So there are 3 18s. 1, 2, 3. So right here, this was for 16. Now 18. How many 18s are there? 3. So right here 3. This also clear? After 18, 19. How many 19 are there? 19 only 1. So this is 1. After 90, 20. How many times? 20 is only 1. Yes, 20 also 1. So write here 1. Similarly, next 23. 23 is 23, one more time, one more time, one more time. It means 4 times. So 23, 4. 4, you will write 4. So this is representing 4. So 23. Suppose 25. 25 I am not taking all, you are understanding. 25 5 times. Suppose 25 marks are scored by 5 students. Then for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can cross it. So it will be, it is representing 5. So this is the telemarks, this is the frequency. So this is called a distribution chart of it means a frequency distribution chart. Frequency distribution chart of data. If data are given ungrouped, so we have to arrange in that frequency distribution chart. So this is called frequency distribution chart. Have you understood? Now next question. Classes. Suppose 10 to 15. So frequency you can write here telemarks, and here will be frequency. Telemarks. So 10 to 15, suppose 3 students are lying there. So for 3 will be like this, and here is 3. Now next is 15 to 20. 15 to 20. So 5 students are there. So write here 5. Now 20 to 25, 7 students scored between 20 and 25. So for 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I will cross it, so this will represent 5. After 5 we have write 2 more. It means this is representing 7. So here will be 7. Understood? Now 25 to 30. 25 to 30. 9 students. This is representing 5. 4. So total will be 9. Now some points I would like to explain here. 10 to 15. This is classes. What is this? These are classes 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. So which thing you have to memorize here? This is continuous classes. Continuous means 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30. This is continuous. Here 15 will be not included. 10 is lower limit and 15 is upper limit. 10 is lower limit and 15 is upper limit. Here 15 will be not included. It means 10 will be included. Suppose one student got 15 marks. So 15 will be not counted here. I will take only those students scored 10 and up to 14. If one student scored 15, 15 will be included here in this class. So this is lower limit, this is upper limit. 15 is lower limit and 20 is upper limit. So now continuous classes means 10 to 15. Start from here 15. If it will be written like this, 10 to 15 and then 16 to 20 and 21 to 25. So this is not continuous. This is discontinuous. This is discontinuous classes. This point you have to try understand what I am saying. So continuous or discontinuous classes. So these are continuous classes. Understood? After that, lower limit. These all are lower limit and these are upper limit. Next point is class marks. Focus this side, class mark. What is class marks? It means average of lower and upper. Average means lower is 10 and upper is 15. So there are two. It means average will be 10 plus 15 by 2. It means 25 by 2. It means 12.5. 12.5. So this is average. This is average. Lower plus upper. Is it clear? Okay. Now this is called class marks. If anybody will ask to you what is class marks, so class marks lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2, or you can say average of lower and upper. Average means 2 are there and number of sum of the observation by number of the observation. I am taking 2, so these are observations. If I will divide by 2, so this will be the average. You can explain anyway, no problem. Average you can say, or lower plus upper and divide by 2. This is class mark. Understood? Understood? So this is class mark. Next is class size. Class size. So what is class size? The difference between lower and upper limit. Lower is 10 and upper is 15. So the difference between upper and lower is 15 minus 10 is equal to 5. So this is called class size. This is called class size. I told you classes. What are classes? In which the data are arranged are called class size according to a system. So these are the classes. Now these are the lower limit. These are the upper limit. To find the class marks, lower plus upper divided by 2, we will get class marks. Class size, the difference between upper and lower is called class size. I hope all the points which I am explaining you are understanding. If any doubt, so in book also you can read properly and then you will understand easily. Now next question related to the, it means classes are given and these are the frequency. So we have to represent this arrangement by bar graph. So what is bar graph? So bar graph means two perpendicular lines. It means two perpendicular axes. In coordinate geometry you will do about in same class also. I hope we have done already. What are axes? So about bar graph. Bar graph. So what is bar graph? These are two intersecting axes. X, O, this side will be x axis, Y, O, y axis. So these are intersecting perpendicular axis. So this is horizontal lines. Horizontal line and this is vertical lines. Vertical means standing, horizontal means lying. So this is horizontal and this is vertical. Understood? Suppose in first question I made the class size. Again I am taking another question. Class intervals are there. Class intervals and here is only frequency I am writing. Frequency. So class interval 40 to 50. No need to write here class telemarks, only frequency. How many are there? 3. 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 50 to 60. There are 3. 60 to 70. There are 16. And 70 to 80. there are 5, and 80 to 90 there are 8. So total are 35. Understood? Now we have to represent this information by bar graph. So here is origin, it means intersecting point of the axis is called origin. 0. So here I will write, it means kin, because 40 is here, 50 is here, not started, there is a 40. So here only this gap is there. So it means there is no gap of 10. There are more than 10. So for this we will make kin. This is known by kin because I am not taking the gap equal. So for this one you will use this one. This is called kin. Understood? After putting kin, this is 40, this is 50, this is 60, this is a 70, and this is 80. Now we have to represent by the bar graph. So how we represent by bar graph? 30 to 40, 40 to 50. How many students are there? This is 40, this is 50. So you will make the graph. So here also you will take equal gap 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 40 to 50, how many students are there? 40 to 50? 40 to 50 there are 3. So this is representing 40 to 50, it means 3. Here I will put 3. Next is 50 to 60, this is 50 to 60. How many students are there? Here also 3. So write like this. I am adjoining them, it means I am joining them. Next is 60 to 70. So this is representing here. So this is 60. This is called histogram also. Histogram. Equal width should be there. Next is 70 to 80. 5 are there. So represent here 5. Next is 80 to 9. 8 are there. So up to here 8. So this will be 80 to 90. So this is the representation of this frequency distribution chart by bar graph, or you can say histogram. Have you understood? Okay. In exercise 11.1, very simple. In an arranged data, the range. What is range? So first question I am explaining. Range. Range is highest minus lowest. Highest minus lowest. Suppose this is ungrouped data 20, 30, 35, 40, 59, 60, 10, 7, 6. These are ungrouped data. We have to find the range. Range means highest marks are 60 and lowest 6. So range is equal to 60 minus 6. It means 54. This is the range in first question. First observation minus last observation, it means highest minus lowest. First, so difference average of first and last, difference between first and last. So it means first observation minus last observation. First will be, it means highest, and last will be highest, and first will be smallest. Understood? From the following frequency table, find out how many students failed if the passing marks are 40. So in book you can see 0 to 19. It means they scored marks between 0 to 19. 19 will be not included there. So passing marks are 40. So 8 students are failed. 20 to 39, 6 are failed. 40 is included here. So 8 plus 6, it means 14 students are failed. 14 students are failed because passing marks is 40. Third class interval is representing more than 40, 40 to 49. It means 40 is included here. 40 is included here. So 39 is not included here. So 40 is, this is included data. So it means 14 students are failed. Complete the following frequency distribution tables. So you have to complete. Very simple. I told you how to represent the frequency. Here will be second question I am explaining first part. So here will be 7. Here will be 7. For 4 there will be 3. For 5 I have to write 5 and 5, 10, 10 and 1, 11. So I think there should be no doubt, no problem in first exercise. So you have to complete exercise 11.1. I hope you have understood. Tomorrow we will discuss about next type in which we will teach to you about pie chart and the detail about bar graph and histogram. Thank you. Thank you.